Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing? Almost forgot the title of my show. How about that? Good morning, everybody. It is Monday the 25th of May, 2020. It is Monday in every sense of the word. Murphy's Law is at work. Good morning, everybody. Before we do anything else, let's start this off with a blessing. Dear universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us a blessing to start this week, this Memorial Day weekend, this Memorial Day holiday, and this Memorial Day week. A blessing for us for this day. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have a grove of trees with a heart and the sun coming through the branches. This is called a blessed time. The path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time of waiting is over, so proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential, for there is a perfect time for everything. Now is your perfect time to be blessed by the universe. Let me read that again, guys. A blessed time. The path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time of waiting is over, so proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential, for there is a perfect time for everything. Now is your perfect time to be blessed by the universe. Now is the perfect time for you to be blessed by the universe. Oh my goodness, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The perfect time. Your patience has paid off. Your work has paid off. The time is now to reap the rewards that you have been waiting on. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay. This is my third take of this reading this morning. So, like I said, this is Monday in every aspect of the term. So, I'm going to jump right in to the questions. And the first question I am going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue on our reading on the in and arounds of Trump and Trump's cabinet. But this morning, we're going to read on Roger Stone. A lot of people are asking why Roger Stone has not been pardoned. Well, Roger Stone cannot be pardoned by President Trump because he is a co-conspirator in Trump's impeachment. And our founding fathers, in their infinite wisdom, had enough foresight to write that into the Constitution, that an impeached president cannot pardon co-conspirators to his impeachment. So, but let's do a full read on Roger Stone. Now, Roger Stone has been in politics for a long time. As many of you know, he is a lover of Richard Nixon. So much so that he has a full tattoo of Richard Nixon on his back, which is going to come in handy while he's in prison. Oh my. Anyway, so let's do a reading, a full 10-card reading on Roger Stone. Let's just see where he's at, how he presents to the universe. So please, Roger Stone, tell us about Roger Stone. Whew, here we go, guys. Roger Stone. The present position for Roger Stone, he gets the Hermit. Kind of out there all by himself. Holding up his light saying, hey, remember me over here. Don't leave me here. Crossed by Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. Crossed by Karma. And I think I turned that over when I flipped it. So Roger Stone is the Hermit crossed by Karma. 2 major arcana back to back. Above him, his goal or destiny, the 6 of Swords. He wants to escape. He wants to get away. This is escape. He is captive. He is a prisoner. Whether he's in jail or not, he is not free to leave. He is not free to move around. And his goal or destiny is to get out, to get away. The 4th card, his distant past. There's Donald. Donald shows up. The reason for the season. Donald shows up. Look at that, guys. Does that not even look like him? Okay, this is the distant past. This is why Roger Stone is in prison. This is why he's facing 7 years in prison. Donald Trump, for doing his bidding. The 5th card, the recent past events. Oh my goodness. We get the Truth card, the Truth, the Ace of Pentacles, and this is money. This is the Ace of Pentacles, but this is money. The Ace of Pentacles is perfect contentment, felicity, ecstasy, speedy intelligence, and gold. So the reason, the recent past events, why? It's about the money. Everything that was done, everything around this whole presidency centers on Pentacles. It centers on money. And it's not about making money or sharing money. It's about hoarding money and stealing money and misappropriating money. This is about paying off your rich friends for favors they've done to keep you out of the poorhouse for the last 50 years. The future influence for Roger Stone, his 6th card out, and this is him right here, the little sneak thief. The 7 of Swords. This is Roger Stone, the little sneak thief, the end around, the going behind the scenes to try to facilitate backdoor plans and moving information from one to the other. But all of this information, everything centers on money. The 7th card, the Questioner. This is him. This is him. This is his present. This is his present state, his present position, or his or attitude is in prison, tied, bound, and in prison. This is how he's feeling, and this is how it is. This is reality. The 8th card out, the environmental factors for Roger Stone. He is having a lot of sleepless nights. He's having a lot of sleepless nights to the point that it's making him physically ill. He is suffering some physical illness behind this. That's kind of what happens when entitled people finally have to face consequences. This man has never faced a consequence in his life, and now he is. And nobody can help him. He has no get out of jail free card. His inner emotions, where he's at inside, his hopes and fears. His thoughts are on the world. Now, the world is assured success. In above all, that's what this card means. Assured success. But it can also mean a change of place. And I believe that a change of place, a change of position. And I do believe that this is what this world card holds for Roger Stone. Instead of assured success, this is a change of place for him. So instead of him living the opulent lifestyle of a jet setter, he will now live in a confined 8x10 space for the next 7 years. And the final result, the final outcome for Roger Stone, he gets the Sun. He gets the Sun. He gets the lucky card. Now, the Sun is material happiness, fortitude, fortunate, marriage, and contentment. This means that somehow he's going to be happy. And I need a clarifier on that card. I don't know what he's got to be happy about because the rest of the reading does not show happiness. So let's get a clarifier on that sun. Let's get a clarifier, dear Tarot, on the sun, the final card for Roger Stone. What does that the fortunate happy card, the final card for Roger Stone mean? What does that mean? Huh? We get the scaredy cat horse. A fear of moving forward, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, departure, absence, flight, immigration. Change of residence. So we get the change of residence with the World, and we get the change of residence as the clarifier for the Sun card. So I'm wondering if the change of residence isn't from city jail to federal prison, a better situation than the county lockup or a state lockup, because it doesn't show him not getting out of jail unless they're going to just let him out during the coronavirus epidemic, which is likely. Unfortunately, when you're a powerful white man who has money, the rules that apply to everybody else for some reason don't seem to apply to you fairly. So Roger Stone is facing his prison. He'll have to serve the time for his crimes. He may have a reprieve out of prison because of the coronavirus, but that's it. My second question, and this one is from Veronica G, and this one is about the children at the border. The children at the border, and the question is, are they being cared for at all? Now, if you happen to miss this came across the news a couple of days ago. I happened to catch it. I think it went so quick, and the mainstream media is not covering the news that is important. They're keeping us fixated and in a fear cycle with the COVID. They've got you on the numbers. How many people are dead? How many people are dying? Oh my gosh, look at all the people who are behaving badly out there, acting silly. And in the interim, what we are not seeing is what's happening around the world and what's happening at our own back door. Okay, what's going on at our own back door? Now, what's been happening is that our government, our United States government, has been deporting unaccompanied minors who are sick with COVID-19 by themselves, either back to Mexico or back to their countries of origin, with no adult family member, nothing. They are literally taking children, refugee children, and shipping them to a country with no one to care for them. Our country is doing this. This is our ICE agency. Our judges down there are doing this to children. Okay? Just dumping them so that they don't have to care for them. So, Veronica, let's do this reading. Dear Tarot, please tell us about the children at the border. Tell us what is their fate? What is their plight? Okay. Okay, here we go. Children at the border. We get the Last Judgment. The Last Judgment card. The Last Judgment. This is change of position, a renewal, or outcome. Crossed by imprisonment. The Eight of Swords. So these children's lives, these children are imprisoned, and their lives are being changed, and not for the better. There is irreparable harm that we Americans, because this is our responsibility. This is our government acting on our behalf. So we are responsible for what's going on at the border. These children are being held captive. These children, we get the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the sleepless nights, the sickness. This card explains it. This is where these children are right now. The 4th card, the distant past. We have the World. And this one, this is the world watching. This is the world watching. This is the world judging. And this is going to be what happens post-Trump, post this administration. We're going to have a lot of explaining to do on why we can sit in our privilege when we know that there are children, there are people, there are human beings that are being abused, neglected, mistreated, raped, beaten, taken from their parents, ripped from their mother's nipple, literally. The 5th card, recent past events. We get the Sun again. The Sun keeps coming up. I'm material happiness, fortunate, marriage, contentment. I'm not understanding why the Sun card keeps coming up. Hopefully that Sun card, because this is recent past events. No, there's nothing sunny there. The 6th card, the future influence. We get the Page of Swords, the spy in the camp. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is future influence. This is what's coming. So maybe this spy in the camp will bring about change quicker. Maybe this will be a voice that will scream what is going on in these facilities, what is actually happening to these children in the name, under the name of the United States of America. The 7th question, the questioner, where this is where these children, these people are battle weary. They are fighting to stay alive. The 8th card, the environmental factor. We get the 6 of Pentacles. The cheerful giver. This is charity, good works, giving to those less fortunate. This is what we need to be doing as a country and as a people. The inner emotions, the 9th card out. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This is manufacturing, making money, making things, creating, producing. So, and the inner emotions of these people who are being held captive, the only reason that they came here is to try to make a better life for themselves. That's why they're here. They're not here to rob you. They're here to work your fields. They're here to pick those berries, to harvest those fruits, to put food on the table for their children. They're coming here knowing that they're only going to get the worst jobs, but they're here to help, to try to make a better life for themselves and their families. They're here to create a better life for themselves. And the final outcome, we get the Bird of Paradise. I am so confused by 2 of these cards today. So the Bird of Paradise, but we got the Page of Swords as the future influence. So maybe the Bird of Paradise as the final result is that in the end, we will make right for those that we can. These trials and tribulations that they have been put through. The human, oh gosh, the horrible conditions that they have been forced to exist in, to subsist in, is that at the end, hopefully, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and that we can make this right somehow. Okay. But as for the children at the border, are they being cared for? No. No, they are not being cared for. They are sick. They are hungry. They are not sleeping. They are being held prisoner. And we will be judged. We, the United States, and we as a people will be judged for allowing this to happen in our name. Okay. My last question is a yes/no question, and I'm already at 20 minutes. So I'm going to do this one real quick, and this is from Danielle R. And this is a question I'm sure a lot of you would really like to know. And this question is Amy Klobichar going to be the VP pick for Biden? Since we're almost, I think June, July is where we'll start getting to the Democratic, the DNC, the National Convention. And yes, I know there's not going to be an election, but everybody else still doesn't know that. So everything is going to keep going like there's going to be an election. So there's still going to be nominations. There's still going to be all the summer voting for all the state houses and judges and representatives. So with the election that's going to be not held because there's not going to be a president, is going to be the presidential election in November. The presidential election only, not the state houses, not the judges, not even the senators. Those will still happen. It will be, the only thing that will be different is there won't be a quote unquote president running. Okay. I could be completely wrong. Don't think I am though. Don't think I am. So, will Amy Klobichar be the next, will Amy Klobichar be Biden's VP pick? Here we go. This is a yes, no, so I'm going to pull the 6 cards. Don't have to go no further. Oh my goodness, guys. Amy Klobichar is going to be Biden's VP pick. It'll be Biden and Klobichar ticket. Here we go, guys. Biden and Klobichar. We got a yes, first card out. So, this has been my reading for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about anybody in Trump's cabinet that you would like to know about, we could even do a couple of past ones if you would like to do that. But let's try to keep it on who's in there now. But if you have a specific question about somebody who's been there and left, I'm all open for that. Also looking for more Ivanka and Jared questions, because that is going to come into view and be a big thing very shortly. I'm saying June and July, we're going to be hearing and seeing a lot of flopping about with the Kushner family. They're in some trouble. They're going to have to try to make some things happen. But thank you guys for being here with me today. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. If reverent Memorial Day, in memory of all of our soldiers who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country. The ultimate sacrifice. They gave their lives. So thank you to all our veterans' wives, and veterans' children, because we are all a part of this together. Thank you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.